Hey Clashers, as most of you know, I have pushed to rank 1 with my main account, but that main account is pretty well upgraded because I gemmed a lot of stuff. So now the question is, how far do you think can I get with a pretty rushed account? Which means, yes, we have a couple of the key defenses pretty well upgraded, but all of the other defenses, like the double cannon level 4, level 3, we have level 6 and level 5 archer towers and so on, so really not the best level, even level 1 Tesla, which is not that high. The question is, how far can we get? The only thing I did is after the update with obviously buying a couple of the offers. If you want to do that as well, feel free to use code iTzu to support me. But with buying a couple of the offers, we have obviously the new hero unlock with the offer which was in there. And we have my most used troops on the max level. But you can get that as well with just the boost army potion or the boost hero potion, which I might use then later as we're getting higher in the trophies. But let's get started and let's see how far we can push with starting on 3,500 trophies. After 3 hours of pushing, we are on 4,400 trophies and still offense is looking flawless. I have still not failed a single attack with this strategy. Every single attack is 6 stars all the way to the bottom. It just does not matter. And defense is still looking incredibly good considering that we are that rushed. So I'm quite surprised about that. We have obviously the two key defenses maxed, but you can use that as well, like just invest some hammers if you're looking for that. Otherwise my defense are still pretty low with those overall. But I thought I would just do a live attack now because the bases are getting better and better as we're progressing higher. So let's take a look at how good those bases look like at the moment. Since this is not about like attacking in creative fashion or something, I would just use whatever works best, and whatever works best right now is for sure mass Bay Dragons if you're attacking non-maxed bases. Trust me, attacking maxed bases, you need to get a little bit more creative, but especially in the mid-tier trophy ranges, and I'm still below the 5,000 trophy mark, it's not as, it's not as high level stuff, so we should be able to do that quite easily. As well, we're using the most and strongest by far heroes in the game, especially as you level it up higher and higher. I think I will invest as well hero potions later on that the level is higher, because we need high damage output of this from this machine, because otherwise it just takes too long. But it's kind of the same thing for a lot of people. The battle machine was maxed on level 30. I have it right now on level 26. So some people compare like a level 15 battlecopter to a level 30 battle machine, which is kind of nonsense. So yeah, overall this is by far, if you have the same level, by far stronger, by far stronger hero. And now let's try to get this done. Let's use the ability. Oh, that was not the best ability. The Tesla just popped up last second. That was not good for us, but should be alright. Now the Bay Dragon ability on the top side. Another Bay Dragon here. Bay Dragon ability on this side. And then let's try to invest another Bay Dragon to take down the core. Then we have the top side Bay Dragon to take down that air defense. Looking good. So we got the first stage done, and that should be already enough then to get the next stage as well. Let's recover some hit points just like that. We got the speed up. Let's go. Let's go to the other stage. Let's go to the stage 2 and okay. So we can use the battlecopter again. I think either on one of the sides, like one of the flanks, the right side, on left side. I think I would go for the bottom side because we have the Mega Tesla is a little bit more towards the right side, so that should be better for us avoiding damage. And then we can as well later, I think that should be an incredible Bay Dragon ability right on the top of that baby. No, on top of that arch tower. That's what I meant to say. We need for sure abilities to burst down the Mega Tesla and the core. And I think then we're good to go. But let's wait a little bit longer. I think I want to have the ability onto the giant cannon, so we already damaged that Mega Tesla quite a bit, which would be nice. Let's just try to do that, just like that. And the ability now. Ooh, that was already a great ability. Now that. Now the ability here. Oof, that is not looking good for us. Let's see if we can still make that work. The dragon ability now. Now this dragon ability, and I think we got it. We got it around. It's so important to manage the abilities of the Bay Dragon. They are the key to success. And you have seen that this got already way closer than I have hoped for, but we are keeping our 100% 6-star rate since I have started this push, which is quite nice. And even if I get like 6-star from time to time, we still get a lot of progress. So let's jump forward in time and see how far I can get in the next couple of hours. And then I will see you back hopefully at some point with the diamond badge. But let's see if we can make that work. Above 5,000 trophies now, nearly 8 hours into the grind, and we are keep going, chasing our dream of somehow reaching the 6,000 trophy mark. And I have to say something, because I have kind of somewhat switched away from Baby Dragons a little bit, or like at least mixing it up depending on the expos I'm facing, because I know, I mean, YouTube comments are saying as soon as you're gemming, you're automatically rank 1 somehow, but there's a lot of people who gemmed and a lot of people who have those expos, and well, it is not easy. So you have to kind of adapt whatever settings of expos people are using. If it's air, if it's ground, you really have to adapt. And I feel like if the air expo is not really exposed, I like to use hog gliders the most. They are really fun to use, and especially if the outside buildings are easy to get targeted. That is just a huge welcome to you and all of those hog gliders getting the first stage out of the way nicely. Now let's wait for the next stage is going to hold for us, and how we can actually approach that and make this even a better 6-star in the end, hopefully. Next stage, pretty common setup. I have to say though, I do not like the ring in the middle, or at least I like it because I have to attack it, but something you should always consider is you want to have the auto outpost going down, to be honest, because this then is where you have the zappies coming out. So what I'm trying on this one is just trying to funnel my hero into the base. I do not like wall breakers. I think wall breakers are a huge waste in a lot of attacks, and I think we can just funnel our hero into the wall, which I'm doing with the giant and with the P.E.K.K.A. And with that being said, my hero is getting through that, tanking nicely everything, and this means that we can unleash the hogs. All of the hog riders in. Always make sure that you're sprinkling in a couple of them who still have the stun left, especially onto the defenses which matter and which are important, and you are good to go. On this base, well, this base is not having really any chance. We have a ton of hog riders left, even though this was pretty well upgraded, but we are not close enough to our finish. We are not close enough to the 6,000 trophies, because I feel like this is where we try to go towards. So I would say we have to do one more attack at least, or actually plenty of more attacks. So let's jump into those and have some more fun with hog riders or baby dragons. Let's just see what the base is going to throw at us, and we are going to answer. Only few attacks away from the 6,000 trophies. Things are going crazy. I have now pushed and tried to get the 6,000 trophies. I have like pushed in like a couple of hours, like 100 trophies or something. It is crazy up here because people are just 6-starring my village like nothing, because it has just so poor little defenses. But I have to keep 6-starring, and that's what I'm trying to do, and we'll keep going with those hog gliders, because again, we have a base where all of those defenses, all of those major defenses are really exposed to hog gliders. We have the double cannon, we have the mega Tesla, all of those defenses really exposed to the outside, which should give us a nice and easy entry into this first stage. And we do not see the expo on this one. And I have to say, a lot of people like to run the baby dragons, and this is why I'm speculating for the second stage that this guy is running the air expo, because again, this guy is so well upgraded that we have to expect a Tesla in the second stage, to be honest, to have a realistic chance of getting to the 3-star. So I'm using not baby dragons on this one, because I really expect the air expo, and that would be really bad for our poor little baby dragons. But, well, he outsmarted me and he won the battle. But this expo is really exposed, which means we can just use one baby dragon to take it out, right? So let's just do that. But again as well, we're having the hero walking really far to the first building. What does this do? Well, it's actually going to give us time to load the ability, because we want to have the third powered up ability, if you want to call it like that. One thing which I have not even noticed in the first place is there is nothing targeting my baby dragon. This baby dragon now can even clear the scatter, which is crazy considering that we're doing a ground attack. So this one baby dragon had incredible value, taking down the guard post troops, taking down the expo, archer tower, and a crusher. That is some insane value right there. And then the hero is going to nicely take over. You might have noticed by now I'm using power potion, hero potion, just to get through all of that, because those Those well upgraded bases are annoying. Super hard to consistently 3-star or 6-star, but we made it work. Now let's wait and see what we can do next. We have the next day, and after overall 16 hours of straight up pushing, by the way, I did post all of that in the stream, so you can just rewatch that as well if you want to on Twitch, but overall 16 hours of non-stop pushing, and it took me around about 8 hours to get from 3,500 trophies to 5,600, 800 trophies roundabout, and the last 200 to 300 trophies took me 8 hours. 8 hours. That was brutal. We got pretty much like always streaks of people 6-star me like back to back to back. It was super frustrating. It was really frustrating. This was a base which I had to face and completely miserably failed. And after that I copied it, and for me it did pretty well. In the end it did pretty well. You can see I'm not sure if that was a stream sniper who just wanted to end my suffering, I don't know, but overall it defended quite nice. There was a disconnect, which is appreciated, I guess. But yeah, otherwise you can see some defenses from time to time were in there, but otherwise always 6 stars every single time. It was super crazy. But it was a lot of fun as well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you actually enjoyed it, let me know down below in the comments, because then I can do that same pushing to diamond as well. It's only 200 trophies, but trust me, it will take a lot of time. As well, if you're wondering where I am on the leaderboards with that performance, if you check the leaderboards in Germany, I should be around like 123 overall. And if you look around me, like just another village, you can see that's all max builder hall 9th or even higher. And one thing I learned in this project or in this test is that you should upgrade your village evenly. It's way better than rushing one defense to max. This is what I did, right? Like for this video, I kind of rushed 2 defenses to max. Those were on level 10. This kind of level 9. Otherwise, I had every defense like 6, 5. Then in the other village, I had level 3 firecrackers. This is like, the Baby Dragon does not even need to use the ability and is already getting one-shot. It's just like it's one-shotting itself because it's scared, okay? That's how bad this is. And so, yeah, I had more level 1 to 3 walls overall than anything else. And yeah, it was a crazy session overall. It was a lot of fun, but still, let me know if you would like to see me suffer again to push to diamond. And, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next one. Until then, see ya, and bye-bye.